Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cinema 8 right here on Wood TV Plus. Phil Pinarski here this time around, and we're doing a little bit of a different episode on this week's edition of Cinema 8. So instead of focusing on some specific new movies that are coming out, well, we're actually focusing on how movies are actually made, and specifically how they're going to be made here in the state of Michigan. We have an interview with our very own Charlie Montgomery sitting down with the president and executive director of the Film and Media Alliance of West Michigan, Tamara Campbell, to talk all about the organization, how they plan to make making independent films even easier here in the state of Michigan, and also some fun events that they have planned for filmmakers and film enjoyers here in West Michigan as well. So stay tuned and enjoy this full, uninterrupted interview with Tamara Campbell.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Wood TV Plus studio. I'm Charlie Montgomery here with Tamara Campbell, President and Executive Director of the Film and Media Alliance of West Michigan. How are you doing today? Thank you for being here.
Wonderful. Thank you, Charlie, for having me.
Of course. I would just love to start on the Film and Media Alliance and what y'all do, and just tell me more about it.
Yeah, FMA, we call it, because it's a really long name.
It is.
We really focus on the sustainability of filmmakers here in Grand Rapids in the West Michigan area. FMA has been around for over 20 years. This is my second year as president, and we really focus on, again, helping filmmakers be sustainable here, providing resources, networking opportunities, and education on the film industry.
Yeah, what is some of the education and resources y'all are providing to folks right now?
Yeah, there's some good stuff that we provide. One, it's events. We do a lot of programming based on education, on how to start being involved in the film industry. A lot of it's networking as well. We do master classes too as well that people can come and learn how to set up gear, how to do a specialized skills in the industry that you may not have had the opportunity to do maybe in college or in any other traditional trade schooling as well. We also just do really great resource sharing in a sense too. Anything that we find that is really crucial for people in the film industry, especially directories as well. We make sure that you are visible so that people can find you and hire you.
Yeah, I know myself growing up in West Michigan, I didn't even know the film industry was a thing you could get into, make a career out of. And I got to college and I took like a intro filmmaking class, and I was like, oh my gosh, people do this for a job. Crazy. Which is, I know a lot of your guys' focus to just make it more accessible for folks to start to get into, which is amazing. So I want to talk about how Michigan used to have a little tax credit going on, and now we don't have that anymore.
Yeah, something that is a really detriment, like you said. People fall in love with filmmaking and say, this is something I want to do forever. But what is in place around that? What is the structural revenue and just infrastructure here, especially Michigan? And it's nothing. It used to be, we had a film office, we had a film commissioner, and we had our film incentives. For those that don't know, that is, if you make a movie here in town, the money stays in town, it doesn't leave. And it was also really supportive for local businesses. That industry, that incentive used to be a $500 million operation, and that is crazy to hear that $500 million in the film industry alone went into Michigan, especially the Grand Rapids area. That's something that we currently don't have right now, and that's something that our team is working with desperately, as I've been in the industry for over 10 years, and this is my job. This is what I love to do every single day. It is my 9 to 5, and I want other people to know that we can bring that back, and you can have a sustainable film career here in the Michigan Grand Rapids area.
Yeah, and I know a lot of folks who, like you, love their career, love what they do here in the film industry, but it's just not sustainable here for a lot of people in West Michigan. So a lot of our people are moving out to like New York, Atlanta, LA, and we're just like losing this like creative hub. So it's really great that you created an alliance to bring these people back together, and you're doing so with partnering at Wealthy Theater.
We
coming
are.
up. We'll talk more about that.
Yes, so we have been excited. The FMA has been holding back, but we're going to share. We are starting the film festival, and this is something that will help bring visibility, but also this is something that will help survey what do people need in the Grand Rapids, Michigan area to be sustainable in the film industry. We're kicking off with just something really fun at Wealthy Theater. They have been fantastic partners. If you have not been to the theater, like for real, go there. But September 9th, this year, we are hosting an event with them with Sundance and our partners with Art Prize to bring in all of our artists to come together to watch some Sundance shorts, but to really kick off two amazing events, the film festival that's happening August of next year, 2027, but also Art Prize. It's new and it's fresh. A new executive director, Tyler, who's also fantastic, and we want to celebrate all of these things.
Yeah, I think a lot of people, when they think of Art Prize, they think of like physical art, like sculptures and paintings, when there is so much more art to be had in visual media like film, video. So it's great that you're bringing that to Wealthy. I know Wealthy is huge for the film industry here with all of the events they have. You do have one coming up, distribution for indie filmmakers. You're talking about that. Yeah, I'd love to hear more about that because I know a lot of people have their 9 to 5s here that are not industry related and they're like making their own little movies on the side. So,
Yeah, absolutely. We are also doing an event at Wealthy. Check their calendar. I cannot remember the date, but I'm actually hosting it. This is something dear to my heart. As I started off, again, I've been in the industry for 10 years. I went from PA all the way to a producer, and I was like, wow, making so much content. And I was really honored to be on set a lot. But a lot of my work was never anywhere. I would make, I mean, hours on set. I'd be coming home, my back broke, like telling my husband, like, oh my gosh, this is horrible. I'm on set for 12-hour days. And then you realize after months of production and the film is on a hard drive. And so I really started thinking, how can I, as a producer, and my skill and working with filmmakers, making sure that we are not just executing, but we're finishing our project. And so I've been working in the space of helping filmmakers get their films distributed. So we'll be talking about how you can get your films distributed, no matter how old your film is. I was able to sell already 50 films this year for filmmakers that are indie and films that were shot in 2018 all the way to 2026. And so we're providing an opportunity at the Wealthy Theater to just talk and dive into that, whether they're shorts or documentaries, features. You can, one, make money, but also be visible for people. Don't just spend time on set creating something, but this is how we get our work out and we continue to build our portfolio so that we can be seen and maybe get some of those fun accolades and continue our work and do bigger projects.
yeah, I know when you have that buzz and the energy on set in front of the camera with all the actors creating, it's hard to sustain that when you go to like
Yeah.
editing and premiere. And we don't really have a lot of those connections that are so vital for distributing it further, which I know a lot of people go to film school for the connections. And so if folks don't gotta go to film school, they can find the connection at the Film and Media Alliance, which is
Yeah.
great. I don't know how much you can disclose about the film festival coming up next year, but as much as you can, give people a little taste of what's to come.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're kind of dabbling it in a little bit. This is an opportunity. We're bringing investors in, we're bringing stakeholders, we're bringing people in distribution. All those people that we go and leave in terms of going to Hollywood, going to LA, we're bringing them here so that we have the opportunity to meet them in our stomping grounds to be able to develop that. We're going to have programming, traditional screenings will be in some of the key spaces downtown Grand Rapids. In our locations, we have the Grand Rapids African American Museum. We're working with Bamboo, of course, our Wealthy Theater, Studio Park to showcase the films for our filmmakers. And then we also will have programming throughout the event. So we want people to come, have fun. There's going to be a youth day too as well to really encourage students to participate and showcase their work. So I mean, it's just going to be a really great time for not even just filmmakers, but also film lovers too.
It seems like the most popular films lately that I have seen, like Obsession and Backrooms,
Mm,
come from these small directors, like younger, don't have a lot of experience or connections, but they're making stuff that people want to see. And I think that goes for many people in West Michigan too. Like, we all have voices and unique ideas, and the world deserves to see that. So
yes.
I'm just so excited for all of the events you'll have going on, and everybody should go and check it out, whether you're a creator or you just want to view the films that are being made here in West Michigan. Definitely want to turn out. So it was great talking with you and all the work you're doing for creatives here in West Michigan. Thank you for stopping by and giving me your time to talk about it.
Thank you, Charlie.
And that was such a great interview from Charlie and Tamara. I want to thank them both for sitting down and actually being able to talk about some of these key topics and bringing us all of the latest information. Again, if you would like to find out a little bit more information on the Film and Media Alliance of West Michigan, well, we've got links to their website and all of their information right now inside our website, woodtv.com. Be sure to check that out, and also be sure to check out all of the latest episodes of Cinemate to get all of your movie news and information right here on Wood TV Plus. That is going to do it for us on this edition. Hopefully you all enjoyed it, and we will see you again next time. I'm Phil Pinarski, hoping that everybody has a great rest of their day.